You walk into the toddler room and it makes you smile. It's literally 5 of productive activity, just exactly what you want. And then you go into the baby room and you stand there and you think, it's fine. Everybody's busy. Everybody's doing what they're meant to be doing. It's just not where you want it to be. If that's you, you are so not alone. I hear this almost every week from different parts of the country. People who are reaching for that little something for their baby room that they haven't found yet, something that will bring that zing back into the room to make it just the amazing room you want it to be. So very often at that point, you reach for a fancy training day where you hope that everybody will hear the same message and be on the same page. It does change practice, possibly for a day or two, or until, something goes wrong, which, let's face it, it so often does. Maybe the nappies haven't been delivered or someone hasn't brought milk or whatever it is. And at that point, all that fantastic stuff that you talked about in the training day just seems to evaporate and everybody seems to be going back to working in the same way as they were before. But now you've spent a vast fortune on this training. And it's frustrating because all you want is the best for your baby room. Fancy training days are not the way that we make consistent change happen. They're brilliant for inspiration and for everybody hearing the same message, but they're less brilliant for making change that sticks, that becomes the DNA of how you do things. Because change actually happens through tiny steps, repeated again and again, where everyone is on the same journey together, almost like a system that takes everyone from where they are today to where you want them to be, month by month, week by week, day by day. Because when that happens, change happens one tiny step by tiny step, consistently across both the baby room and the nursery. And this is exactly what Oliiki does. It's the system you wished you'd had to take your baby room from okay to feeling fabulous, one tiny step at a time. And it does it for you, for your team, and for your parents without anyone leaving the baby room. Let me show you around the Oliiki Baby Brain Building Program that's helping other nurseries build outstanding practice every single day. The Baby Brain Building Program makes the science of the first 1,000 days usable for your whole team through on-demand, evidence-based, practical training that helps your staff embed theory into practice. Because literally, what's the point in knowing about theory if you can't use it in the day-to-day? It includes tools to help with planning, deepening understanding, and building practice through tiny, playful moments and adventures. And we walk beside you in this journey, which is why we have the implementation system. We literally tell you what to do with the team, as a manager, and with your parents each week so that you can embed basics into your DNA. And then, when you get those sorted, we continue to support you month by month with tiny steps, moving you towards the excellence that you really want. So you'll start with getting to grips with the science behind the program, because so much changes when you and the team have a deep understanding. And the growing bank of learning supports you and the team to understand more about learning and development in the first 1,000 days. We take a fresh look at development from different angles to ensure that we really do know what's going on developmentally for our babies. And we give you the tools you need to support the excellence that you're looking for, from the Oliiki app with over 1,000 tiny playful activities, all supported by science and research, through to newsletters and social media, management tools, peer support tools, because when we're learning, every little bit of scaffolding just helps, doesn't it? And because parents are a huge part of the partnership in building brains, we've got things to support them too. Not only do they get access to the Oliiki app from the first look around your setting, we also have specific parent courses that you can share with your parents through your parent natter sessions or a workshop that you might run, because having that shared understanding helps bring everyone together on the journey to baby room excellence. Oliiki helps educators act with purpose and intent in everything they do, and builds a shared approach between home and the baby room, which gives you that strong connection for your staff and your families that you crave. And the best thing of all is it doesn't have to happen all at once. Each tiny step is a step on the path to the baby room you want. And Oliiki is there to support you and your team and your families every step along the way. Each tiny step you take helps your babies on a trajectory of success through life and helps them build the foundations on which everything else will sit. And when you become an Oliiki Nursery, you'll be joining the growing group of baby brain building nurseries that are already reaping the benefits and the rewards. And it all costs less than a cup of coffee per day, per setting. So come and join us.